So still using the engine for the canal. It stopped raining luckily, but still more rain predicted. Still the industrial side of Amsterdam going to the North Sea. I think in 40 to 50 minutes we will be on the locks in Emerden. I don't know how busy they are, so if you're lucky we can direct in, otherwise there is a possibility we need to wait as well. There are different locks for different types of vessels, of course. So with a 35 feet sailing boat, normally you can get the smallest lock and you don't need to wait that long. So we will see, but still sailing and motoring under engine, still underway under engine. So, ready for the lock. So lines are already ready. I'm at the stern, Jan is at the mid cleat. That's the easiest way for us to dock, and it's on the port side because that's the steering wheel where Tom can steer and can control his throttle and see the distance from the wall as well. So the lock is already open. It was nice. It's not busy, so just calling and we can come directly in. And the weird thing with this lock is there are some wooden beams that are laying in the water, so we need to keep our distance, otherwise we will scratch. We have fenders, but fenders will float, so that's when you touch the wall, but not when there is something afloat in the water. Luckily it's daylight and we saw it, and we can try and keep the distance. So I take this boulder in the wall, and now we can control the boat. And I missed 2 times. So as well, that is how it works. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you get it from the first time. Luckily in this lock there is not a lot of wind or current that can bring us off, and now we can control the boat. I don't know how much difference there will be between in and outside. So for what I see, there is a possibility it is going up with 50 centimeters, almost maybe up to 1 meter, and otherwise, yeah, you can go down for 4 or 5 meters maybe, I don't know. We are prepared. We are with 3 people on board, so 1 man, 1 line, that will not be a problem. And switching lines in height, that's sometimes a little bit different, but we are as well on the ladder, so third person can hold the ladder, and then we can switch and move the lines. So we will see what it will bring. And of course it starts raining again. Always fun when all people is needed on deck and it is raining. And okay, we are with 3 people, so mostly of the time we are all out of deck. But sometimes you can as well have people that are resting or getting inside and getting it warm instead of being wet. But luckily we are prepared with all the clothes and the full weather gear, so it's not a problem. And now it's waiting and holding the pontoon, holding the wall, holding the boat to the wall, and wait. So we are going up, maybe 30 centimeters to go, maybe. I don't know. I can steer as well the boat a little bit, just by the movement from the current that is coming in. Thomas again on his way. He was helping Jan to switch for the boulders in the wall. Because the wind will push us away, so we will let the bow out first and then using the stern to spring off with the bow fender. So now we have a bow line and a stern line, and mid cleat is gone now. So the lock is already open. We need to wait a little bit more and longer for the bridge to open, but he is already going. So it's a turning bridge. Instead of going up, this bridge will turn. And then we can, when the lights are green, we can departure again. And then we are on the North Sea. So we are on salty water already.
You seem to easily forget how to place your bet. When everyday life gets you down, you gotta steal the crown. Got to own it. Don't bitch and moan about it, please. God forbid you scrape your knees, and it's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I've told you over and over again. You gotta get both hands around it and make your own plans. Roller coaster, it's taking over. It's about time. Oh, sing your high line on the roller coaster of life. You've got to all choose your timeline with the roller coaster of life.
So, and we are off. I heard already on the VHF radio that there is a sea-going ship is incoming. So we need to consider what to do. And you see the waves are picking up. The North Sea is awake. And the pilot boats are as well laying here. So you see the red vessel in front of us is coming in. So we need to go to the port side in let's say 15 to 20 minutes. So I think I will ask for a starboard crossing. Normally that's not necessary or the thing to do with that big of vessels to ask for starboard with your small boat. But that will say that we need to cross to the starboard side of the canal and then pass the seagoing vessel and then ask again for permission to cross. So I think it's easier for both of us and keep everything clear to ask for starboard. So we are allowed, it's starboard that we will cross, so they will cross on the right side of us. So I don't know, I don't think you can see it already, but there is a boat coming. And we will cross it starboard. There are some fishermen on the wall in the corner fishing, and you're giving us the sign that we need to move, but yeah. We need to keep clear of the waterway and all the boats that are coming, so we will just keep it fine. Jan is prepping the lines for when we come in the harbor for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can dock in Seaport Marina in IJmuiden in the Netherlands. In this building we have port control, so we can monitoring everything that is coming in and out. We are allowed and us enter the communication to the seagoing vessel because that's the way to go. We don't contact directly the vessel, only when needed and there is a shortage in time. Otherwise you will contact port control first and they will discuss it with the other boat or with the ship in this instance. So Tom is still steering. He did a fine, nice job. Jan is overviewing everything and see how everything is going. I'm still checking communications with port control and with the other boat, of course. So Starbit crossing like you see. That's a special boat because normally the wheelhouse is at the stern of the boat, and here it's in front. Special configuration. It's a working vessel for offshore things like oil and windmills, I think. So now how closer we come to the North Sea, how bouncier it gets. So we will prep the fenders for coming into port instead of going to the lock. So the lock is gone for today, and now we are prepping the boat to go in the harbor. So I know how and what to do in the harbor. It's not the first time that I come here, so I know where we can fit normally. And you can just pick a spot, a free spot, where you're allowed to do it, of course. So it's to doing with your measurements of the boat, so the length and the beam, so width of the boat. So here is a split buoy. Almost there. here you need to look for it, because the tide can get you as well. Because tide can move you in or out, so left or right, so port to starboard. It depends if it is going to high water or coming from high water to low water, but for now it's okay, it's stable. Almost in the harbor, and then the current and the waves will get less. So we will look for a spot, and then we can turn, and we will go in reverse this time. So first time docking in reverse with this boat and finding a spot in reverse, so it is as well a learning curve for Tom, that he can feel the boat, how it will react in reverse. So I will help him. I love reversing, but it's for me as well the first time with this boat. And with a dual rudder there is no prop push or prop walk, so we can see and feel it, how it will react. So when you're steering in reverse, it's very important that you as well look in reverse, and now how the wind is going, and where your stern pass, your bow will pass as well. That's the easy thing. It's like driving with a car. So almost done for today. So if you like to see more of this, please give me a follow if you're not following yet. It will help me enormously to build my community here, and to see that you like it as well. So I would like to see in reverse. Straight line is easy now. It will come to a turn in a moment. So and we can see as well how fast it will react and steer in reverse. And the advantage of going in reverse is that when there is something and we need to abort the maneuver, we can just leave in forward. So that's easy as well for us. That is what I love of it as well. When there is something wrong, going wrong, or when you miss something, you can just departure again and forward and start the maneuver all over again. Jan is as well looking to what the boat is doing and how the boat is reacting. So for him it's day one on board, so he needs to learn the boat as well. And he has a lot of experience, but for most of us and for all of us, docking and undocking, it's 5 minutes of the work, and the other 7 or 8 hours we are sailing. So It will make or break your day. So I will as well prepare my line. So we will have again a port docking, so the finger pontoon on the port side. That's the easiest, then Tom can see what the distance is from the side and from the back now, so that's a double advantage for now. So like you see on the right side, on the starboard side of the boat, all 3 spots, so we can pick one and done. So we will go first forward, as forward as possible, closer to shore, and then we will see where we fit, or think where we can fit. So lost turn normally, and you can see all the 3 spots we can take. See, there is one boat laying, but it's still a couple of 100 meters that you need to walk when you need to go to the shore. So we will just move more forward, and then when we know what is going on, we can pick a spot and come back and forward, and then redo the maneuver. And then we can see as well if the height of the fenders is good, or we need more fenders on one side, or we need to change the height. Everything we can adjust when needed. This boat is beamy, so I think we will get a spot with 2 free spots and use it in advantage that we can cross the pole from the other side. There is no line under the water, so that's the thing I know already. And of course, when you're maneuvering, it starts raining again. Always fun maneuvering in the rain. So Tom is adjusting his throttle, so we are in neutral, because we are seeing there's not a lot of space anymore, so we can just adjust it a little bit more, and we have more than enough speed to go forward, or reversing, but go forward to the marina. And then now we know how everything is going, where the marina is, and I know where the toilets are and the restaurant is and the showers. So now we need to decide which spot we like. again in forward. Building some speed that we can maneuver, not too much that we can stop when needed. But we need to maneuver, so we need to have some speed and a water flow over the rudders. So bring the speed already down. We will take the spot here. So here we have two spots free to maneuver, because otherwise we need to turn around the pole, and that can make it a short turn, and the wind is coming in a wrong direction for now on the side, so it will push the bow. The only thing we need to consider is that we need to cross, and we can turn when we are past the pole. So that's a thing to consider, and that is a thing that Jan can counter as well. He can give us measurements when we are past. So engine is in neutral, but still going forward. Now we are talking what spot we need and what we will do, and then we can start reversing. So ball fender at the stern, but when there is something wrong, we don't bang into the pontoon directly and have a fender first to stop the boat. So starts reversing. So now we are laying still and going now back in reverse. So building up some speed, and then we can bring the throttle down again and just have control. That's more than enough. My line is as well coiled, so I can throw my lasso to the cleat. Middle of the fairway, so we're not blowing off to the other boats and banging in some wooden poles. Make sure we have the eye on the same spot. Jan is going to the bow so he can check how it is with the finger pontoon, and then he can switch and check for the pole. It's a beanie boat, so between the paw and finger pontoon, a half finger pontoon, it's not that easy to maneuver. But we need some speed, so when we start to do the maneuver, we need to make sure that what we do, we can abort or just can interact with what the boat is doing. So clear of this pole. Jan is looking for the pontoon, and there we have as well clearance. Slow, nice and easy. So line throat, and now we can duck, and it's not a lot of wind, the wind is just falling away, but we are on, and Jan is taking his jump. He likes the jumps, I don't like to see it, but that is what he is doing, and of course then we can control the boat a little bit faster, but for now it's okay. And now we have two lines on, and now we can move the boat how we like. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I see you next week on Monday, I think. So 7 PM Central European summertime still. Until the summer, but yeah. 7 PM Central European summertime. Thank you for watching. If you're not following yet, please give me a follow, and we will see each other next week. Bye bye.